Good morning, students. In the third part of the video, we will discuss about measures of central tendency. Okay. So, as earlier in this chapter, we represented the data in various forms through frequency distribution tables, bar graphs, histograms, and frequency polygons. Now, the question arises, if we always need to study all the data to make sense of it, okay, or if we can make out some important features of it by considering only certain representatives of the data. This is possible by using measures of central tendency, okay, or averages. Now consider a situation when two students, Mary and Harry, received their test copies. The test had 5 questions, each carrying 10 marks. Okay, their score was as here. For example, question number 1, Mary got 10 marks and Harry got 4 marks. Okay, so in this way they got the marks in the each question. Okay, upon getting the test copies, both of them found their average score. Okay, so Mary's average score is 42/5, that is equal to 8/4, and Harry's average score is 41/5, that is equal to 8.2. So as you see that Mary's average score was more than Harry's. Okay, so Mary claimed to have performed better than Harry. Okay, but Harry did not agree. Okay, he arranged both the scores in ascending order and found out the middle score. Firstly, he arranged it like the Mary's score according to ascending order are 7, 8, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, then Harry's score 4, 7, 10, 10, 10. Okay, now after arranging in the ascending order, he found out the middle score. He found out the middle score. So Harry said that since his middle score more and it was 10, so which is the higher than Mary. Okay, so Mary's middle score is 8, so his performance should be rated better. Okay, but Mary was convinced. To convince Mary, Harry tried out another strategy. He said that he had scored 10 marks more often 3 times. Okay, कि उसने बोला कि उसके 10 marks ज़्यादा बार आए हैं. ठीक है, so as compared to Mary who scored 10 marks only once, कि जो मैरी ने है उसने तो एक बार ही 10 मार्क्स लिए हैं, लेकिन जो हरी है उसने 3 बार 10 मार्क्स लिए हैं, तो इस वजह से उसकी परफॉर्मेंस बेटर हुई उससे. ठीक है, सो टू सेटल द डिस्प्यूट बिटवीन मैरी एंड हरी, let us see the 3 measures they adopted to make their point. Now the average score that Mary found in the first case is known as mean. Okay, and the middle score that Harry was using for his argument is known as median. Okay, and the most often scored mark that Harry used in his second strategy is known as mode. Clear? So first of all we will discuss about mean in detail. Okay, So what is the mean? Also we called it as a average. तो पहले भी हमने average पढ़ा हुआ है. So the mean of the number of observation is the sum of values of all observation divided by total number of observation. So mean is sum of all observations divided by total number of observations. Clear? Let us take an example. 5 people were asked about the time in a week they spent in doing social work in their community. They said 10, 7, 13, 20 and 15 hours respectively. Find the mean time in a week devoted by them for social work. Now we have to find the mean of this data. Okay, so as you know that mean is equal to the sum of all observation divided by the total number of observation. Okay, so now we firstly write the formula, then we find the sum of all observation, that is 10 plus 7 plus 13 plus 20 plus 15. Now we write the total number of observation. As you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are the total number of observations, so we divide it by 5. Okay, now we add them. After addition we get 65 upon 5, so which is equal to 30. Clear? Now in case of ungrouped frequency distribution, how can we find the mean? So as you see that here ungrouped frequency distribution is given. Here is the marks and number of the students are given, that suppose 10 marks got, only one student got 10 marks. Okay, then one student got 20 marks and 3 students got 36 marks. Okay, so in this way data is given. Then how can we calculate mean? Okay, so first of all the marks, this is the xi. Okay, and number of student is our fi, frequency. Okay, first of all we add fi's. Summation fi is equal to 30. So what is the summation? Summation means sum of all the numbers, these all numbers. Okay, this is the sign of sum. Now we find xi fi. Okay, after that we find fi xi, means we have to multiply this. 10 multiplied by 1, 10. 20 multiplied by 1, 20. 36 multiplied by 3, 108. 40 multiplied by 4, 160. Similarly 150, 112, 240, 280, 72, 80, 176, 276, 95. Okay, so firstly we find the fi xi, then we add all these. Summation fi into xi is equal to 1779. Now we find mean. So remember that this is the sign of mean. To find the mean, it means we find the mean. So what is the formula? Summation fi into xi upon summation fi. So fi into xi is 1779 upon summation fi is 30. Okay, after that we solve it and find the mean. Okay, so you have to solve it and find out the mean. So when we solve it, its answer is 59.3. So in this way we can find the mean for ungrouped data. Clear? Now we will discuss about mode. So what is mode? Mode is the value of observation which occurs most frequently. that is means an observation with the maximum frequency is called mode. Let us take an example. Example number 14. Find the mode of the following marks. Out of 10, marks are given from out of 10. Okay. Obtained by 20 students. Now these marks are obtained by the 20 students. Okay. So first of all, what is the process? First of all, we have to arrange it in ascending or descending order. ठीक है, तो सबसे पहले हमने क्या करना है, या तो असेंडिंग ऑर्डर में इसको चेंज कर लेना है या फिर डिसेंडिंग में. सो हेयर एज यू सी दे अरेंज इट इनटू असेंडिंग ऑर्डर. ओके, सो असेंडिंग ऑर्डर में अरेंज करने के बाद हमने ये देखना है कि कौन सा नंबर ज़्यादा टाइम रिपीट हो रहा है. अब देखो 2 1 टाइम है, 3 2 टाइम्स, 4 3 टाइम्स, 5 2 टाइम्स, 6 3 टाइम्स, 7 3 टाइम्स, 9 4 times, so 10 2 times. So as you see that 9 occurs most frequently, means 4 times, so the mode is 9. Easy? In this way mode is very simple to find. Now we will discuss about median. What is median? Okay, so जैसे कि हमने पहले किया था हैरी एंड मैरी के केस में, एंड हमने कंसीडर किया था सेकेंड केस वेयर हैरी फाउंड हिज परफॉर्मेंस बेटर बाय फाइंडिंग द मिडल मोस्ट स्कोर. ठीक है, तो उसमें हैरी ने मिडल स्कोर फाइंड आउट किए थे ना. ठीक है, सो एज ऑलरेडी स्टेटेड दैट दिस मेजर ऑफ सेंट्रल टेंडेंसी इज कॉल्ड मीडियन. सो व्हाट इज मीडियन? Median is that value of given number of observation which divides it into exactly 2 parts. Okay, so when the data is arranged in ascending or descending order, okay, the median of ungrouped data is calculated in the we discuss it here that how can we calculate median when the data is arranged in ascending or descending order. Okay, let us take the example to discuss the median. The height in centimeter of 9 students of class are as follow. Height is given that is of 9 students, and find the median of this data. We have to find the median. Okay, so first of all we arrange this data in ascending or descending order. Okay, so first of all we arrange it in ascending order. Okay, after that we find n. So as you know that how many students height is given? 9 students, so n is 9. Okay, so tell me what is n, even or odd? N is odd. Okay, so here 2 cases arises. If n is odd, then what will we have to do? Then the formula is the height of n plus 1 by 2th student. तो हमने किसकी हाइट लेनी है? n plus 1 by 2th, मीन्स जो इस पोजीशन पे होगा, जो इस जगह पे होगा, उसकी हम हाइट क्या कर लेंगे? कंसीडर. क्लियर? सो नाउ वी पुट द वैल्यू हियर, दैट इज द हाइट वी राइट सेम एज इट इज 9 plus 1 upon 2th student, so that is equal to 10 upon 2th student, which is equal to 5th student. So we have to take the height of 5th student. So at the 5th position, which student is there? 1 2 3 4 5, that is 149. So median is 149. Clear? When, दोबारा देखो, जब भी हमारे पास n odd हो तो हमने कौन सा फॉर्मूला लगाना है? n plus 1 by 2th observation. Okay, so after that we have to put the values of n, then we find the then we solve it. आफ्टर सॉल्वेशन जो हमारे पास आंसर आएगा हमने उसके अकॉर्डिंग वो पोजीशन फाइंड आउट कर लेनी है. जैसे हमारे पास 5th आया था तो हमने 5th पोजीशन देख लेनी है. ठीक है, तो कितना आंसर आ गया 149. इफ़ यू वांट टू चेक योर आंसर देन व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला. एज यू नो दैट मीडियन मीन्स मिड वैल्यू. ठीक है, तो इन 9 नंबर में से मिड वैल्यू कौन सी बन रही है. 4 नंबर इधर छोड़ दें, 4 नंबर ये छोड़ दो, तो ये वाला नंबर बच गया. सो 149 इज द मिड वैल्यू. सो आवर आंसर इज करेक्ट. 149 इज द मीडियन. ओके, नाउ वी विल डिस्कस इफ n इज even. Suppose here is one number more, that is 134. मान लो यहाँ पे एक स्टूडेंट की हाइट और आ जाती है. अब हमारे पास 10 स्टूडेंट्स हो गए. ठीक है, 10 स्टूडेंट्स में हमने क्या फाइंड आउट करना है, मीडियन. तो हाउ विल वी फाइंड. एज यू नो दैट n इज इक्वल टू 10 which is even, then we write the median of two middle terms. The first term that we have to take n by 2th term and n by 2 plus 1th term. तो हमने कौन सा लेना है, n by 2 एंड n by 2 plus 1, दो लेने हैं. ठीक है, अगर हमारा n क्या हो, even. नाउ वी पुट द वैल्यूज हेयर. 10 by 2th and 10 by 2 plus 1th terms. This is the 5th and 6th term. Means we have to take 5th and 6th term. So from here firstly we find the 5th and 6th term. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our 5th term is 148 and 6th term is 149. Now we find the median. How we add them and divide it by 2. तो हमने क्या करना है, इन दोनों को ऐड करके 2 के साथ क्या कर देना है, डिवाइड. So firstly we add it, now we divide it by 2. 148.5 is the answer. So median is 148.5. Okay, so again I repeat, if n is odd then we have to take n plus 1 by 2th term and from there we find the median. Okay, and if n is even then we have to take n by 2th term and n by 2 plus 1th term. After solvation we find the terms and then we find the median by adding these two terms and divide it by 2. In this way we can find the median. Now here is exercise 14.4 and you have to solve this. Okay, try this exercise. So I hope you understood this chapter. Thank you.